Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of a Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise to give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. Guys, the more I do deep dives, the more I realize, especially in crypto, that truth and reality just doesn't sell. But that's not what this channel is all about. I want to grow this channel as big as possible. However, the number one thing I'm after is good, solid information that has merit, and I want both sides of the story. That way, I can make informed decisions and hopefully capitalize on the next bull run and the one after that. But you got to have both sides of the story. You got to have a good understanding and reliable information, and I dedicate this channel to that. To prove that fact, guys, I did a video about BRICS about 3 weeks ago. It's the only video I ever created. I actually lost subscribers because I went against all the hype and the noise about the American dollar, which we're going to go over. And then I'm going to just show you one thing that proved me right about my last video. Now, I'm not going to get into that video. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to watch it. But guys, here's a reality of just how powerful and how strong the US dollar still is, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's get into it. Now, here's the type of news that you're hearing every day. I just watched the podcast about BRICS, and I laughed all the way through it. Now, there's a lot of merit, guys. I'm not even going to get into it. You can watch my last video. But look at this noise. Will the new BRICS currency replace the US dollar? Experts predict looming economic collapse as BRICS replaces the dollar. Will the US dollar collapse now that BRICS is developing its dollar? US dollar collapse. BRICS countries. China has broken the US dollar. Major BRICS moves. Massive US dollar dumps. Well, guys, check it out. BRICS Bank retaps into the USD bond market with 1.5 billion green bonds. Now, guys, I'm not going to bore you with this article, but I find this absolutely hilarious. All this hype about just how bad the dollar is and just how strong BRICS nations are. Well, let's get a little reality check. Now, this is not even America needing to get involved to keep the dollar stronger. This is just reality of what we have. And I want you to really understand this. This article talks about the new development bank, NDB, that was founded by BRICS. Okay? Now, they had a lot of projects worldwide to grow the economy and to help grow a lot of the smaller countries. It's wonderful. It really is. However, they couldn't get funding. You know why? Because of their ties with Russia and the invasion. So, what did they do? Well, they realized that if they want to raise money to get the funding, they're going to have to get the backing of the United States. So they went to the United States bond market, which is the US dollar, and they got $1.2 billion of funding. And their credit rating, which is why they had to do it, increased. So now they've got a 3-year bond backed by the U.S. bond market. Now think about that, guys. They're going to crush the dollar, crush the bond, all that's going away. But what did they have to do? Well, they had to get backed by the most powerful entity in the world, and that's the U.S. government. And I hate to say that, and I'm not proud of the U.S. government right now at all. But it's still the United States. It's still the dominant player in the world. The dollar dominates every sector of the world. And I don't know pretty much anywhere that if people were given the choice to receive the yen or the Mexican peso or whatever currency or get paid in dollars, they want to get paid in dollars. You know what they don't want? They don't want to have to pay in dollars. See, that's what all the fuss is really about, guys, because the US dollar is getting stronger and it's about to go on a run, and it's going to weaken currencies around the world unless the US government decides to change that. That's what the fuss is all about. The dollar is going to get stronger and stronger. But think about it, guys. BRICS basically just did a partnership with the U.S. bond market, with the U.S. dollar, because it had to. We didn't do anything. America didn't even lift a finger. No sanctions, no nothing. This is the reality of what happens when countries try to go it alone. No big investors around the world wants to get involved in a bond offering backed by Russia or China or any of the BRICS nations. Think about that next time someone starts hyping on how the America's done for, because guys, it's not. And I got news for you. And I know I sound like a patriot right now, but somehow I still am, because guys, it is still America. We got an election coming. Things are going to turn around. I know it's ugly, it's horrible, it's embarrassing of how weak and how pathetic America has become, and how they have basically, our politicians have begun to use third world tactics against us. But guys, we're going to fight back. The dollar's going to get stronger. I can't be more positive about crypto right now. I know I'm getting on a rant, but guys, I find this absolutely hilarious that the BRICS Nations Bank couldn't get funding, couldn't raise the $1 billion it needed. It had to go to the U.S. bond market to make it happen. Get you some of that, BRICS. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're going to bring you the truth, both sides of the story, and share with like-minded people. But guys, remember, this is not financial advice. But either way, come back and be part of this community. Take care.